Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 34 of this Let's Play Victoria 2. This is The Army with a State. We are, of course, Germany. In the last episode, the war against Britain continued, although we did nothing. I think we fought one of their stacks, just kind of randomly appeared through Austria or Romania or something, I don't know. Otherwise, it's been really quiet. We've just been building up our naval yard so that we can maintain a much larger fleet and then actually go after the British, which I very much intend to do. Social anthropology. Social anthropology is the social science that studies the origins and social relationships of human beings. Because my ambition right now is to invade Britain. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to allow this war to continue for as long as it takes me to do that. We're also at war with the United States, and I kind of have a similar ambition against them. So bad things are happening for nations not adjacent to us. The ones who we haven't been able to reach until now. The double standard. This meant a currency system where both gold and silver ran as parallel monetary units. It ensured the state always be able to produce cheap money, but the difference in price changes between the currencies could have a grave effect for the individual citizen. More tax efficiency. Defensive attitude. This is a big one. This meant having a high seas navy as a fleet in being and only fighting the ultimate battle as a last resort or as a great opportunity. Loads more hull for the cruisers, battleships and dreadnoughts, which is excellent for us because we have a lot of them. We have only cruisers and battleships, which is why I'm kind of ticked off that we're not able to attack yet. One of our states has seen a surge in socialist agitation during the past few months, since the forming of a labour union at one of the local workshops. The workshop seemed to set a local example for other workshops, and now Labour appears to be organising at every mill, workshop and factory in the entire state. The government has been approached by a group of concerned members of the local elite who call upon the central government to dispatch National Guard units to the province in order to ensure that order is maintained. So everyone becomes 20% more liberal, or everyone becomes becomes more socialist, or become more militant. I'll take the militancy. Russia wants access. Who are you fighting? You're fighting Siam, and you're allied with the UK? That's looking extremely questionable there, Russia. I don't think that's an agreement I'm going to accept, thanks. Okay, so much of my navy is actually now repaired, so even though we are over the limits, they are coming back. I'm going to keep an eye on this to see if they continue repairing. I'm not sure if repairs are an end of month thing. I kind of suspect they are. And if so, yeah. Okay, we should be able to repair everyone, and then we can just go and attack them. So, fantastic. Fixed intra-monetary exchange rates. This meant a system of comparing prices at different currencies, and a simplified system of buying and selling them. This improved the efficiency of foreign trade enormously. Stanley Jevons. The impact of Jevons on the economics can hardly be exaggerated. As the father of neoclassical economics, his legacy is secure. However, in some ways, he stops short of the mark. Jevons could have gone further by connecting his insights in pure exchange in a wider theory incorporating production, capital, money, and the business cycle into a more systematic and consistent manner than would have knocked the Ricardian school completely out of the picture. Had he not died so young, Jevons might have done so, but the next economics treatise he was working on, published posthumously in 1905, did not really seem to go in that ambitious direction. As such, by the time of his death, the marginalist revolution was still in its insurrectionist phase. It was still a tentative proposition rather than a firmly set and integrated system, a scientific hypothesis, but not quite yet a science. It should be noted that Jevons made maybe as much on the subject of logics as for economics, which is quite a feat. Alright, so one of the things that I promised to do last episode, and I totally forgot, was to see precisely how much stuff we are producing. So, you can kind of click on these and sort them all by requirements. So our government is consuming 89 canned goods a day, 70 ammunition a day, 60 artillery a day, and this is just for the army. In fact, all of the top ones are for the army. Then coal, steamers, fuel, explosives, and clippers. And you'll notice that clippers start off really high and then are replaced by steamers as steamers take over trade. That's all the government. And the factories daily require 5.4 thousand timber, 4.6 thousand coal, 1.7 thousand cloth, 1.7 thousand lumber, 1.4 thousand iron, 837 cotton, 745 glass, etc, etc, etc. So this is the stuff that we keep the tariffs low for. The importing of things like timber and cotton, certainly. Iron, potentially. Coal, potentially, depending on how much we ourselves actually produce. We want to keep those costs low so that we can create more of the exports that we can then send out, and we can see that over here in a moment. So our population are currently requiring 1,000 regular clothing, 1,000 liquor, I approve of this, 1,000 furniture, 937 tea, I also approve of this, 574 grain. So they require way more liquor than they do grain. I like these people. These are my kind of people. Alright, so market activity. We can see precisely how much of everything is being bought and sold right now. So there is a lot of demand for glass, for coal, for cloth, for furniture, for lumber, for paper, steel, cement. And a lot of these things I probably produce myself. In fact, this is probably what I am producing and selling. Finished good, raw material, finished good, finished good, finished good, finished good, finished good, finished good. And from this, you will see why we need to import the raw materials for so cheap, and that is why we're keeping the tariffs as low as possible, to make those raw materials come in cheaper. We are having to buy items to the stockpile. This is trade. That's like, yeah, I don't know. And here we can see how much of everything we are exporting. So our biggest exports is glass, finished good, raw material, finished good, 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 no, raw material, finished good, finished good, finished good. So yeah, this is the output of most of our factories. Raw material, obviously coal. There's a lot of factories in the world, of which we have the most. So there's a lot of demand for coal, a lot of demand for clothing, because there's a lot of population that's constantly growing. Iron down here. So you kind of get an idea of what's going on, but this is so in depth and constantly changing, and it's just a massive mind funk, basically. Just don't worry about it. You need to kind of worry about this if you're a most socialist government, because then you are personally responsible for which factories your states produce and like keeping them open and stuff like that. But as a liberal economy, that's all done automatically, and that's one of the reasons I really like liberalism in this game. It's just up to the AI. The AI doesn't always get it right. It can't usually predict trends coming in the future. For example, the rising prices of steamers rather than clippers, particularly once you start getting commerce raiders, which require a lot of steamers to produce. But even though you might be slightly behind the curve, you can at least kind of stay on the curve rather than having to keep on checking, and it kind of speeds the game up too. The Royal Geographic Society has announced an award will be presented to the first expedition that reaches the North Pole. We are definitely outfitting an expedition. And we've been banned there again. Are you coming after me? Not really. Okay, good. Are you repaired yet? Almost. Are you the best man for this job? I want someone with tons of attack. Attack and morale's not a bad one. I mean, like, negative. Thankfully, these are only the naval officers, of which we don't have quite so many. Oh, 3 and a 2. I like you. Another 3 and a 2. In fact, you're a lot better. You're probably the best one yet. Ruprecht von Knorr. +3 attack. I kind of want a balance of attack and defense just in case, except he's a wrangle. No, I'm resisting. We're going to take you. The old school vicious admiral, Ruprecht von Knorr. +3 attack. Oh no, that was a -2 defense. Hold up. Who was the plus attack plus defense? There was someone. Oh, it was Gottorp. I thought there was another one. Or was I just looking at the wrong thing? I was clearly just looking at the wrong thing. Okay, we're probably going to get rid of you again. +2, +2. Minus morale, minus organisation, minus speed. I don't like the minus speed. That would mean getting out of trouble more slowly. Whoop, shit. Didn't need to click there. Thankfully, this isn't costing me anything. +2, +1, so you're probably the safe option right now. That's a big negative in morale. You know what? We're going to go with Braunschweig. I want the morale. Alright, time to go. Let's see if we can hunt down some British fleets and do some damage. It's only 18 ships, but they're like 18 super modern ships. Silver standard. This meant a currency system based on silver. Money was cheaper to produce by the government, which meant that there was rarely any lack of money in the country. However, the problem was that silver prices had a tendency to be dominated by gold prices, which meant the foreign trade was often suffering. And the English pound, the pound sterling, is so called because of silver sterling. The British were one of the, at the time certainly, the biggest nation that was based on silver rather than gold. Hello, English Navy of one ship. We win. Ooh, we sank a battleship. Marvellous. Are you really not having any ships around here? Where's your navy, Britain? Please tell me it's already been sunk by someone. Oh, hello. Sank 2 frigates. Temperance and labour. For if we were to set ourselves and our brethren free from the devastating tribulations and degenerations of alcohol and alcoholism, nothing serves us better than complete and total shut up. Temperance leagues managed to find allies within the socialist movement. Piss off. They gain militancy. Yeah, socialists must be opposed in every... Like if they really are opposing alcohol, then... It's like one of our biggest exports. That has nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing. It has everything to do with it. Okay, I'm seeing a distinct lack of a Royal Navy here. You're not at war with anyone else, are you, Britain? Nope. Alright, well in that case, let's shift you guys over to here and start the grand movement of troops. We'll just stay here and kind of keep on Overwatch. Alright, so how many troops can we move at once? 18. How many troops do we have in here? 18. It's like I planned this or something. I'm amazing. Let's move you over to Tyne. Aha! Central bank bill printing. It is still 98. No, it was... Yes. Integral rail system. 98 technology. Marvellous. Oh, hello. Royal Navy. You guys, go and attack them. You guys. No, not you guys. You guys. No, not you guys. Damn it. Transports. Start offloading. You're the battle fleet. I need to rename you. Hi. Can I please rename you? Thank you. Battle fleet. Enter. This is going to be an important battle. Except they're running away. Ooh, they might be trying to go around the top. Yes, it kind of looks that way, doesn't it? Oh, we caught them, we caught them, we caught them. Battle of the Irish Sea. Marvel, whoa, pause, pause. I want to have a look at this. So, this is 11 heavies and 1 light versus my 7 heavies and 11 lights. They are using cruisers. Are those theirs? Warspite, yeah. Cruiser, battleship, 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 battleship. Okay, they're actually a modern fleet. Credit where it's due. The British have got a modern fleet. It was saying that we were likely to lose this one, but we outnumber them, and we have a boatload more morale. They haven't bothered raising their morale. Interesting. Alright. The German armies are beginning to land. This is not good for the British. This is very good for us. Okay, we are crushing face. That is a big army. Hackett, you are an attacker. So we need to make sure that we attack. We didn't attack. Great. Let's go and land. You're a defender. We'll take you. Let's head over here. And drop you there. So we have somewhere to run to with this army. We are losing here. Hackett's just died. I think he was the commander of... We are sinking a lot of their ships. I heartily approve of this. Oh yeah, we are, totally. Marvellous. Right, you. Stop. Pause. Pause! Back off to here. And you, go and get the next group. And Sure, we'll group you. And we won the battle. Did I already close the results? I totally closed those results, didn't I? Alright, let's head back over here. We didn't actually suffer too much damage either. And a great victory for the Imperial German fleet. Fantastic. Fan-frickin-tastic. Alright, let's group you guys up and send you over here. Can they cross between Ireland and England? It doesn't look like it, does it? Excellent. Just need to make sure that we keep our transports safe. Okay, next group. Let's have you guys offloading in Hull as well, so we can back off to Hull if we need to. Although it actually looks like we're going to win this fight. Yeah, we're doing tons of damage. Oh, hello. There's an army there. Let's have you guys going to Lincoln instead. Not by speeches and votes of the majority are the great questions of the times decided, but by iron and blood. Dig deep and greedy. Alright, they have 80,000 against our 30,000. We just need to hold position until our reinforcements arrive. And we're just going to keep on piling in the troops. Right, we are doing a lot of damage to their armies. Like, our armies are super modern. Well, actually, so should theirs be by this stage, quite frankly. 2 years away from the 1900 technologies. Liberals in the upper house, or everyone becomes more liberal. I like the idea of everyone becoming more liberal. Oh, we just sank another navy. 4 more heavies. Kind of a good thing that we are keeping an eye on the transports here. Alright, here come the reinforcements. Let's send you guys to Hamburg. We should in fact have you guys kind of pushing up so that we can send you in as reinforcements. Alright! Alright. Yeah, we are kicking the English. There we go, victory. Boom! Big victory, that one. Big victory. We need to just sit here and take Lincoln, quite frankly. Meanwhile, in Hamburg, let's go and pick those troops up. We need to take Lincoln, then we can just ship troops straight in. Don't need to wait for the offloading. There's 90,000 coming. Let's drop off another 52,000. Badly needed reinforcements here. We're still doing a lot of damage to them, and we should be getting more and more dig in. Right, let's have a look at the fight. Wetton is dead. No. Attack 4 defense. Wow, he's a really good commander. Low morale though. And we're just here with him. +2 defense and a -58% morale. I really need to look at my commanders. Killing 4,000 at a time though. Oh, sorry, I should have read that one. My bad. We are making a silly amount of money, so let's reduce that slightly. And you've got the next unit. Alright, let's go and pick up the next guys. And then it's going to be you, and then it's going to be you. Though actually Berlin's built those guys. I think you were going to Göttingen? No, you were going to Lügen. Lügen? Langen? Lingen. Lügen, Langen, Lingen, Longen? I don't know. Yeah, we are still crushing British face. And we're having elections. Okay, you guys, jump on the boat. Sail over here. And this is the nice thing about steamers. They are super quick. Let's drop off another 50,000. I love the fact that Britain had to mobilise and we're just like, no, this is just the regular German army. It's fine. We got this, guys. We got this. Okay, next group. Oh, wow. You guys are a bit damaged. I wonder what that is. Let's send you over there. Especially dangerous considering I'm not guarding you. Another 16%. Excellent. We killed 100,000 Brits and lost 36,000. That is a great victory. Otto von Hindenburg. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done, that man. Liberals. Good. Pierre Joseph Proudhon. Proudhon was apprenticed as a printer and became interested in politics after he was involved in the printing of The New Industrial and Cooperative World by Charles Fourier. Proudhon now turned to writing and in 1843 published What is Property? In the book, Proudhon attacks the injustices and inequality, coined the phrase property is theft. Proudhon published his most important work, System of Economic Contradictions, and published in 1846. Or was published in 1846. Karl Marx responded to Proudhon's book by writing The Poverty of Philosophy in 1847. This was the beginning of a long-term struggle of ideas between the two men. Proudhon was opposed to Marx's authoritarianism, and his main influence was on the libertarian socialist movement. That's probably similar to what the German, like our German system would be. I mean, it would definitely be a very... yeah, it would be a libertarian liberalism. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Because libertarianism is basically just making sure the state has as little control over economics, or the state has as little control over people's lives as possible, while economic liberalism is about the state having no control over the economics of the people. So that's basically saying that the state doesn't regulate much, but economically it's still liberal, so it still believes in laissez-faire and open economies and things. We've left you without guard again, haven't we? Oh no, you're just in there. Jump on the ships. Send the ships over here. And I am sucking up the attrition until we've taken Lincoln. Although we really don't need to. No, we don't need to. Let's cancel you two. Go for Nottingham. Unless... No. Bad. Hull. And Ipswich. We want the ports. In fact, Ipswich would be a great one to take. Send you back over there. Group. Okay. That's not the ship. Oh, right, you're still unloading. Whoops. And there we go. Occupation of Lincoln. In which case we can now just sail into Lincoln, right? No, apparently we can't. Great. Okay, Nottingham and Leicester. Leeds. You're going to go for Lincoln. That's fine. Actually. Because we'll just jump on you with a massive army later. Okay, you. Jump on the boats. Send the boats over here. Oh, now we can land. Question is, do we want to? Okay, there are some massive armies coming in. Let's do this. Let's have you guys coming into Ipswich. Let's have you jump in over here. Oh, you're a really good general. Leonard van Noor. You're an amazing general, actually. We should be able to hold all of these positions. Yeah, that would be just fine. In which case I'm going to get you two to attack this group so we don't lose Lincoln. That would be kind of bad. And then let's send you over here to that. You got some more troops coming in. So apparently they're able to get in from Ireland, I assume. I mean, we still have 100,000 men to come in. We should be just fine. And we're going to win that fight just fine. We have we have supply coming in now. That's another 10% victory in Leeds. Let's go and assist over here. You should be just fine. That's the Battle of Nottingham victorious. Marvellous. You should be able to win that one. Let's keep you guys like this. And you jump on the boats. And select both boats. That's what I think I've been failing to do. And come over to Ipswich. No, Lincoln, because they've actually got troops there. The future of the economic debate discussed in Germany. We are very laissez-faire. Okay, so they're trying to take Lincoln right now, which I think is unacceptable. We're going to keep some troops here in Lincoln, and we're going to jump out if we need to. Okay, we have 100,000 men here now. Where's Knorr? Because that guy was amazing. Alright, you're going to go here. And you're going to come up here. And we're going to use you three to curb stomp those guys. Alright, let's pick up the final troops that we're bringing in. And then I think we should have more than enough to take out the British, quite frankly. Please tell me that Knorr is in command. Good. You keep on trying to come through into Lincoln, which is just a really silly idea. Let's do that. Okay, you jump on the ships, select the ships, come over to Ipswich. We've won the occupation of Leicester. Sorry, Leicester. Let's send you up to Hull. Once we've won this fight, you're fine there. We should win this one as well, even though we just dropped off the troops. How are we doing against Britain? We have a minus 53. You probably would accept peace. They would accept this offer. Except I want to do more damage to the UK. No, we're going to do some more damage to them. I'm going to make them pay for being constantly arseholes, frankly. Okay, Drea, you can go to Chelmsford. We're going to leave the smallest army, which is going to be Nesselback here. We're going to send... Alton up to there. And then you can go and assist over here. That'll be fine. Limit their citizenship. So we're crushing their armies as they're trying to mobilise. Which frankly, oh shoot, sorry, I just closed one. Karl Kautsky joined the Social Democratic Party and was responsible for the drafting of the Erfurt program, which committed the SDP to the evolutionary form of Marxism. He also wrote and published the economic doctrines of Karl Marx and Thomas More and his Utopia. After a while, he broke with Bernstein, whom he viewed to be lenient and instead stayed true to the more revolutionary view of socialism. And we are still making a silly amount of money. Let's drop the tariffs. We can go down to 5%. I mean that we're taking a loss for a while. But frankly, it's fine. I mean, even if we take a loan, we can just get the British to pay our loans off again. Let's go and crush you and crush you. I mean, I kind of need to keep an eye on Nor's troop numbers. But as he gets better and better as a commander, the army gets better and better. A national expedition to reach the North Pole has returned without success, but they have great hope that another expedition will succeed. Yeah, do it. I will absolutely fund that attempt. And we won that battle. Okay, so we are getting a lot of troops. So what I'm proposing to do is just build a couple more stacks, frankly. 2 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 2 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. We're running out of guard units. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we can't afford any more. Okay, that'll do. Marvellous. Britain wants peace. Britain's not having peace. No peace for you. Oh, hello, British Navy. Here, come and fight my German Imperial Navy. Boo! The Ottoman Empire declared war. That was unexpected. Can the Ottomans even reach me? Not very easily. Are you allied with anyone? Moldavia and Wallachia. Wallachia. Romania. Moldavia. No, that is not a border. So, right now, no. But they might be able to reach me if they get access through any of these nations, which they might. In which case I'll peace out the Brits and go after the Ottomans for being idiots. AKA opportunists. Okay, we won the fight at Dogger Bank. Do we need to repair? Not really. I mean, if I absolutely need to, I'll just mobilise and just ruffle stomp the Ottomans. Can't really see us needing to do that, though. Eduard Bernstein was originally a staunch disciple of Marx and started his life in the German Social Democratic Party, but during his later exile in London, Bernstein gradually became convinced that the best way to obtain socialism in an industrialised country was through trade union activity and parliamentary politics. He published a series of articles where he argued that the predictions made by Karl Marx about the development of capitalism had not come true. He pointed out that the real wages of workers had risen, and the polarization of classes between oppressed proletariat and capitalists had not materialized, nor had the capital become concentrated in fewer hands. Bernstein's revisionist views appeared in his extremely influential book, Evolutionary Socialism. International monetary rates. This meant a system of comparing prices of different currencies and simplified the system of buying and selling them. We've seen that before. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. So, thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying this series, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, then do consider subscribing. And if you have any tips or advice for me, let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.